Hello, dear young scientists. This is teacher Ailen Budikey, your science teacher. Today, we are going to learn about the natural objects seen in the sky during daytime and nighttime and how this affects the activities of people in the community. Let's begin to explore the objects that are exclusively seen in the day sky and the night sky. Before we proceed, let's answer the test to find out what you already know about the lesson that we are going to discuss. Number 1. What object or objects are seen in the day sky? 1. Clouds. 2. Stars. 3. Sun. 4. Rainbow. And 5. Moon. Is it letter A? 1, 2, 3, and 4? B. 1, 3, 4, and 5? C. 1, 2, 3, and 5? Or D. 2, 3, 4, and 5? Very good. The answer is letter B. Number 2. What objects are not seen in the day sky? A. Clouds. B. Sun. C. Rainbow. Or D. Stars. Yes, you are correct. It's letter D. Number 3. Can the moon be seen during the day? A. Always. B. Sometimes. C. Never. Or D. None of this. You are right. The answer is B. Number 4. The sun is a star. Is it A. True? Or B. False? Awesome. The answer is A. True. Number 5. What activities are usually done during daytime? A. Washing and drying of clothes. B. Playing games in the playground. C. Farming. Or D. All of this. Great! The answer is D. To begin with our discussion, what are the natural things that you see in the sky during the day and at nighttime? Very good. We see sun, clouds, moon, rainbow, and stars. The sun. The sun is a star at the center of the solar system. All other planets in the solar system revolve around the sun. The sun is made up of superheated hydrogen and helium gas. These gases produce heat, causing radiation and eventually sunlight that reaches the earth. These gases produce heat, causing radiation and eventually sunlight reaches the earth. Now, have you seen different clouds in the sky? Excellent. We see dark clouds, sometimes puffy or cotton clouds, and also clouds like blanket. The clouds. A cloud is a large collection of very tiny droplets of water or ice crystals. The droplets are so small and light that they can float in the air. All air contains water, but near the ground, it is usually in the form of an invisible gas called water vapor. When air rises, it expands and cools. Cool air can hold as much water vapor as warm air. So some of the vapor condense onto tiny pieces of dust that are floating in the air and form a tiny droplet around each dust particle. When billions of these droplets come together, they become a visible cloud. The amount of clouds affects the weather. When it is cloudy, the sun is hidden. The heat from the sun is lessened. Because of this, the air temperature around becomes cooler. When the clouds move and the sun shines again, the temperature rises and the surroundings become warm. Clouds can also help us predict the weather. So if you see plenty of cirrus, stratus, and cumulus in the sky, it is going to be fair or sunny weather. But once you see the nimbus clouds, be ready for a rainy weather. Low, thick clouds mostly reflect the sun's heat, so it cools the Earth's surface. Clouds that are very high tend to warm the Earth's surface. At night, when there is no sunlight, clouds can still trap heat and can make the temperature warmer. Noctilucent clouds or polar mesospheric cloud are like cirrus clouds that are bluish or silvery that are seen at night. These are formed only during summer when the temperature in the mesosphere are coldest. The moon. The moon is shaped like an elongated circle. It is Earth's only natural satellite. A satellite is a celestial body that orbits or circles a planet. The moon is very hot during the day but very cold at night. This is usually seen at night, but sometimes it is seen during the day. The moon and the stars are always there in the sky, but we can't see them because the sun is so bright that it draws out the light from the moon. Since the moon orbits around the Earth, going away from the sun, it becomes more visible during the daytime. The moon produces no light of its own. It reflects so much of the sun's light that it is the second brightest object in the sky after the sun. It is also big and much closer to the Earth than other objects in the sky, so it is easily be seen at night. Because it orbits around the Earth, sometimes it is closer to the sun. Sometimes it is farther away. When it is closest to the sun, it can be seen easier during the day. The rainbow. The rainbow is formed in the sky during certain circumstances. This is caused by the refraction and dispersion of the sun's light by rain and other water droplets in the atmosphere. Stars. Stars are huge objects in the sky that made mostly of the hydrogen and helium, so they are often described as luminous balls of gas. They produce their light and heat. These are also the building blocks of the billions of galaxies. A group of visible stars forming a pattern is called constellation. Let's also include the effect of sun's heat and light on human activities. The sun's heat and light affect the activities of human beings. Most of human activities are done during the day, such as building houses, washing of clothes, drying of rice grains, farming, gardening, making salt, drying, wood, fish, and others. When the sky is cloudy, drying blankets, clothes, firewood, and others would take a longer time. But working in the farm, in the garden, and other chores that need to be done outside is easier because the temperature is cooler. When the sun is overhead and the temperature is hottest, working in the fields, gardening, and doing other chores outside is not advisable because it would cause sunburn or skin blisters. Also, looking directly at the sun can hurt the eyes too. Not drinking enough water during very hot weather can also cause heat stroke, so do not stay long under the sun. To end our lesson, let's bear in mind that during daytime, we can see in the sky the sun and the clouds. Sometimes, we can see also the moon, and just after a rain, we can see also a rainbow. Remember that activities of human are affected by the sun's heat and light. Let's see what you've got. For your first activity, your answer will be true or false. Number 1. The moon orbits around the earth. Very good. The answer is true. Number 2. Cirrus clouds are seen at night. Great! The answer is false. Number 3. Clouds affect the weather. You are correct. It is true. Number 4. The moon can be seen at night only. Correct. The answer is false. Number 5. The rainbow is formed by the light from the sun and water droplets. Very good. It is true. Let's move to our second activity. Choose the correct answer. Question number 1. What natural object in the sky could be possibly seen during daytime and nighttime? A. Sun. B. Stars. C. Moon. D. All of the above. You are right. The answer is letter C. Number 2. What is a star that is found at the center of the solar system? A. Sun. B. Star. C. Rainbow. Or D. Clouds. Excellent. The answer is A. Number 3. Can the heat and the light of the sun affects the activities of man? A. Yes. Or B. No. Correct. It's a yes. Letter A. Number 4. What activity or activities are done during sunny days? A. Drying fish. B. Making salt. Or C. A and B. Correct. The answer is letter C. Number 5. What can you see in the sky during nighttime? A. Moon. B. Stars. C. Noctilucent clouds. Or D. All of this. Excellent. The answer is D. For the third activity, you are going to complete the table by checking the activities that can be done during a sunny day and mark those activities which could be done on rainy days with X. Number 1. Drying of thick blankets and clothes. Great! The answer is correct. Number 2. Making of salt in dry fish. Excellent! It is correct. Number 3. Playing basketball. Very good. The answer is correct. Number 4. Wearing of thick jackets and sweaters. You are right! It is wrong to wear thick jackets and sweaters during sunny day. Number 5. Using rainbows and raincoats. Bravo! The answer is X. Thank you very much for listening. See you in our next topic.